Hi, this is Sharon with InspiredByGram.com. Welcome to my channel. So for over the next few days, I'm going to be bringing you 4 different cards that uses the Berry Blessings Designer Series paper along with Berry Blessings stamp set. So you can receive the stamp set and Designer Series paper for free when you place a $100 product order from my website, InspiredByGram.com. So let's take a look a little bit about Salebration. It is found on page 14 of our mini little brochure catalog, and it's right here. So you can see the fabulous paper here, along with a really nice stamp set that's got 2-step stamping and also some really fun sentiments. And here's some card examples here on page 15. So like I said, over the next 4 days, or 4 videos basically, I'm going to try to get them out really quickly. I'm going to show you 4 different cards. So here is the stamp set. Again, it's called Berry Blessings, and it's a photopolymer stamp set. And I'm going to be using almost every single one of these stamps in my videos in the coming days. So here is our Designer Series paper sampler. You can see it has a lot of different colors it coordinates with. Today I'm going to be coordinating with Granny Apple Green and Garden Green. So those are those 2 greens here, and also some Whisper White and Poppy Parade. So let's get started creating the card. It's a really fabulous card. Got all my pieces here, but let's look at the nice twist I put on the inside, you guys. It's like a wow factor, right? Watch. All right, so have you ever tried adding Designer Series paper on the inside of your card and adding a Stitch So Sweetly die cut of white? I'm using Whisper White in today's video because that's what I have, but now you can order the basic white. And then a little bit of stamping and a nice little butterfly on the inside, and there's your wow card. So let's get started so you guys know how to make it, and you can make it with your supplies as well. So when we stamp, we need to have a photopolymer. We're stamping with photopolymer, so we'll need to have our Stampin' Pierce mat. So let's do our stamping first. So I'm going to have my stitched circle. And let me just show you the dies that I used in this card. So I don't know if you can see them here. Let's put them on the mat here. So I've got the Stitch So Sweetly, and I've got 2 of those, and I've got the Stitch Shapes, okay? These have been around for a while, so you may already have them, and these layer real nicely, and then we've got the circle here too. That looks all nice together. All right, so we do need our mat. And I just gotta think I've got everything I need for stamping. Let's get this here. All right, so I've got Garden Green ink, and then my sentiment is here, and I've got that mounted. I love the Stampin' Up! Blocks. They're mounted on a C block, and on the inside we used Wishing You the Very best. Oh my god, that's really hard to say. And I've got that kind of diagonal again on a C block. All right, so we're going to stamp everything in Garden Green to make it really easy. I'm just going to stamp right there in the middle, and then on the front focal piece, and I think I need to re-ink my Garden Green. It's really not all that bright, but we'll make it do for this video. I'm just hovering over that circle because you can see right through where you're stamping, and I've got that stamped perfectly on that stitched circle there. All right, so that's all you need to do for stamping. I gotta let my cat out because she wants to go. I'm sure you heard her meow. She's really fun. She loves to be in my craft room. Okay, so let me grab my silicone craft sheet because we want to protect our work surface here. All right, so these are 2 with this die cut with the Stitch So Sweetly. This is Garden Green, and this is the beautiful paper, Berry Blessings. So there is kind of a right and wrong way because we know that our berries, you know, they grow a certain way because of the heaviness. So they're usually always focused and going downward. So we want to make sure when we add our Designer Series paper that you actually put it on the correct way. So I'm going to just take my Stampin' Seal and I'm just going to add that to the back, and I'm going to simply just layer this right on top of that Garden Green Stitch So Sweetly die, and that looks super cool with the scallop edge on the outside, and also it brings it on the inside, and don't forget about that stitched all the way around. Okay, so that's that first step. Next step we have is Garden Green cardstock. I don't use this color very often, but I love it with the Berry Blessings Designer Series paper. This is an A2 card, and it's cut 8.5 by 5.5, and I've already pre-scored it at 4 1/4. So again, I'm just going to take my adhesive and I'm going to mount it. And this is a 3 by 4 piece of that Berry Blessings Designer Series paper. It just goes just like that. Okay. And then let's do the inside right here. This is again 4 by 5 1/4. You can go whatever side you want. But I love that pop of the color Poppy Parade on the inside. Okay, so now I'm just going to, let's see, I don't know. I'm going to go this way. The berries are falling downward. So I'm going to go that way. And then let's add the Stitch So Sweetly here, since they've got it right there. And then this is just going to get centered on the inside panel, just like that. Now this is so awesome. Like, I've never done this before, and I had an aha moment last night. So I think I'm going to be using my Designer Series paper quite a bit now on the inside of my card. So now we need to add the Crinkled. This is the Crinkled seam binding. It's 1/4 inch. So you're going to see me tie a bow. So to do this, actually, I did not add Stampin' Dimensionals on this piece, so let me see if this won't take me too long to do. So I'm just going to take extra long piece of ribbon. I'm just going to cut it off just because this is a little bit smaller ribbon, and sometimes it's harder to work with if it's smaller, at least for me anyway. So I'm going to have an extra amount here. You know me, I don't like to waste ribbon, but you also have to make it easier too. So I'm just going to create a knot there. And of course, I don't think I have enough on that left side, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm just going to hold that knot down, pinch it actually, and make that loop a little bit smaller. I want a really delicate sized bow on this panel because it is rather small, as you can see. Let me just show you. It's a really small bow. This is loose. You can always put a glue dot underneath there as well. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm just going to trim this up. I didn't waste too much ribbon. Okay, I'll just throw that away. Now I'm going to just slide this over, just so. Okay, I'm going to add this to the card now because I'm going to add the sentiment next. Okay, so I just added adhesive to the back side of that. This ribbon is so thin that you don't need any dimensionals. So now I'm going to add this, making sure that that ribbon is exactly where I want it. And it's about 1/2 inch in from the left side. And now I'm just going to simply add this right to the front here. And then this is the one we're going to pop up to give it some dimension. I feel like it kind of gets lost if you just do it without the dimensionals. So we're going to add just a few dimensionals. Probably 2 is just fine, because that circle, that stitch circle from the stitch shapes dies is rather small, and you can kind of get away with it. All right, so we're going to add this right here, and I'm just centering it to the top in the bottom there. Okay, then the next thing we want to do is we want to make that butterfly. So I have the Butterfly Duet Punch. This is available in the annual catalog. I love it as an embellishment, and we're going to use both of those little butterflies. Okay, so on the front side, we're going to add it, I'm going to bend it a little bit, and then I'm going to add it kind of right off to the edge. To do that, you need a glue dot, so I'm just going to grab my glue dot here, and then peel it off, and then just add it right on the edge in that white space. All right, and then on the inside of the card, we're going to add the larger butterfly. And one glue dot is a good, and I'm going to angle it so the tip of the butterfly's rounded head there lines up with the roundedness of that stitched so sweetly. And then before I press it down firmly, I want to make sure that those wings are not over the edge and get extend out or get caught in that fold. Okay, so that's that. And then the final touch, and on this card, I'm going to use the silver metallic pearls just because I want to see what it looks like. I think you can get away with both. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. And these are the metallic pearls that come in silver and gold. And I got one stuck to my finger. They come off very easily on the sheet they come on. So I'm going to just... there. Okay, so we're going to add a few to the butterfly on the inside. See how easy it is to pick up those small pearls, and there's putty on the end of this to make that happen. Okay, so that's that one. And now where'd my little one go? You guys probably can see it. Oh, here it is already on. Oh my God. I'm making this video like really early in the morning, so I don't think I've actually woken up yet. All right, so there's the silver. And then we're going to add just two of those to the little butterfly. So stinking cute, right? And now we gotta add a few more of these metallic pearls throughout our card just to add some more fanciness to it. So let's add 5, okay? I'm actually going to be doing, you know me, I always just add 3, but you know what? I want you guys to use your embellishments, so we're going up to 5 now, okay? Just scatter them all over. So just use an odd number because the odd numbers are actually more pleasing to your eye. So, all right, now if I wanted to, I could add a glue dot underneath that bow. And I'm going to show you how to do that in case you do not know how to do that. I'm going to use the piercing tool end of the Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to find a glue dot. I'm going to roll it on the tip, just like that. I don't know if you can see it or not, probably not. Then I'm just going to slide that end underneath the knot, press down with my thumb, and then just slide it out. And now it won't move around. So it's totally up to you to add a glue dot or not. Sometimes people like to have it a little bit more secure than others, but that is our awesome card for today using the Berry Blessings Designer Series paper along with Berry Blessings. All right, so that's the outside. This one I used only 3 of those pearls with the gold, so you can kind of see the difference, how it looks differently. And then on the inside of the card, we've got that. So very, very sweet looking cards. And product I got for free when I placed my $100 order for myself. To make cards for you guys. So if you are ordering today or during the month of January, I have a new host code there, and it allows you to receive a free package of the Black Stampin' Dimensionals, the combo pack. They are just like this, except for they're black, and half of it is comes in the regular size, and the other half comes in the really small dimensionals. I don't have any to show you, but that is my offer for the month of January. Again, you can purchase, if you purchase $100 from my online store, inspiredbygraham.com, you can receive the Berry Blessings stamp set along with the Designer Series paper or Berry Blessings for free. So to do that, you can go to my website, inspiredbygraham.com. Thanks for watching.